Hi, everyone. JoeHart here. Person with disabilities, primarily invisible disabilities. We are covering, as the description says, we're covering the Miami GP, Miami Grand Prix in Miami Gardens, Florida today for Formula One, FIA's Formula One. And right now, this session is FP1, free practice one. And I was scheduled to start at 2:10, 15 minutes before when the broadcast is supposed to start at 2:25 on ESPN2, and then the session actually starts at 2:30. So it's from 2:30 to 3:30, 1 hour practice session. And it's on ESPN2. So this is kind of a watch along. And that's it. Yeah, ESPN2, F1. Okay, so that's all of them. So that's the description. So I'm going to get, let's see here, maybe I'll clear some of these things out. Clear that. So I just, I've got too many tabs open, just going through them. So StreamYard, YouTube Studio, YouTube channel, YouTube Studio, YouTube channel, TikTok, and I could leave it there for a while. Twitter. Nightbot, of course. Ping cord. Yeah, I'll leave that open. And then Discord, which is really TweetShift. ESPN2. Oh, no, that's not it. Okay. I'm just, Lady V, hello. Sorry, I was off screen. Hey, Lady V, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah, it has been a while. How's your finger? How are your streams doing? How are your, please hit that thumbs up. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're doing the Formula One free practice too. It's kind of in the description, but those are all like abbreviations, so people may not know what it is. But it's the Miami GP, the Miami Grand Prix in Miami Gardens, Florida. It starts, there's 5 sessions, 2 today, 2 Saturday, and 1 Sunday, and the first one starts today. It's the free practice one. Basically from 2:30 to 3:30, and it's on ESPN2, so it's kind of a watch along. A lot of my streams recently have been watch alongs, which is kind of nice. If people have access to the channel, then they're watching it and I'm watching it, and so it releases, that I can't show the broadcast and stuff. So anyway, how are you doing? How's I haven't touched base with you at all. I'm sure I follow all your channels, but I don't know if I probably get too many notifications or none at all or whatever. But so I haven't seen any of your stuff recently. But I hope that stuff. I just graduated. I'm a licensed nail tech. Woohoo! I think that was the main thing the last time we were together. That's what you needed to do for like 10 weeks or 8 weeks or something, or longer, I'm sure. So yeah, that's cool. Congratulations. That is so cool. I'm trying to do the, where is it here? I'm going to try to do the driver's points and the team points before this starts. So we've got a little bit of time. But yeah, it's good to hear you. I'm off screen right now, so I don't see, let's see your results. I mean, I'm on screen for you all. You all can see me, but I can't see you all. So let's go to constructor standings and driver standings. So yeah, I've got those lined up. Let me, I'm on a laptop and I use the, the mouse pad, the flat, and it's just not precise. When I'm going quick, I can click on a comment and get, horribly close to that, that button to, whatever. Anyway, I got kind of close and I'm like, ah, but anyway, it's good to see you. So let's see here. So present, I'm going to start. I always like to, let's see, what do we got? We've got 20 minutes. So I think I'm going to do it the way I want to do it. I think I'm going to do constructors and then print drivers and then back to constructors, because it's I don't know everything like off the top of my head, so I'll be like, oh, who are the two drivers of that? So anyway, I'm going to bring this off. I'm going to do full screen layout, and so I'm off screen for you all, but then I'm going to go off screen so I can read this. Okay, so we have 2023 constructor standings after last week's race at Azerbaijan. So this is right before this race. So Red Bull Racing, of course, is 180. They're killing everybody. I don't even consider, I look at the bottom 9, or, so anyway, Aston Martin is kicking butt, 87. I think last year they were 6th or 7th, and it's really hard to move one position, but they moved like 5 positions. So Aston Martin is just kicking butt, 87, Mercedes 76. Those two are kind of close to each other. Ferrari is 62. They're kind of on an island by themselves. And then, of course, as you can see, it drops really far. McLaren is 14 and Alpine is 8. Haas 7, Alfa Romeo 6. Oddly enough, the McLaren and Alpine are not close. 15 and 8 are not close. It's only 6 points, but they're so low. That's like doubling their points. So I'm going to say Ferrari's on an island by themselves. McLaren's on an island by themselves. And then Alpine, Haas, and Alfa Romeo is 8, 7, 6. Now, it's only a point between them, but it's down at the bottom. It's really hard to get a point. Anyway, and then AlphaTauri has 2 and Williams has 1. Same thing. They're kind of grouped together, but, golly, when you're down there, it's hard to get 1 point. Okay, let's go to hello to all. Starting early, hope to cover drivers and team points and standings before FP1 session. So that was the let me stop that. So that was that. Let me go to the drivers. Oh, golly, I didn't know the banners were still there. Let's take the 2 banners off. Whoa. Okay, the banner's off. Okay, now present, share screen, driver standings. So I'm going to try. I usually print this up and highlight it, and so I'm going to on the fly kind of group the points together. It's probably won't be too bad, but anyway, I get OCD, and so I get a little messed up and stuff. Okay, so I'm in the full, what's it called? I'm in the full screen layout, so I'm not on the screen for you, but now I'm going to go off screen so I can read it, just like the constructors. So, okay, 2023 driver standings after Azerbaijan. Max Verstappen, 893. Sergio Perez, 87. Sergio's within 6 points. That's, if anybody is within a football field of Max, they're doing well. So Sergio's doing phenomenally well. I think Max had a couple of bad breaks, and Sergio had some pretty good breaks and stuff. But anyway, and they're teammates, and I can talk about that later. But anyway, so Max Verstappen is the superstar, and they don't treat Sergio the same on the team, especially the team principal, the top boss. But anyway, Max 93, Sergio 87. And then for Fernando Alonso, he's like prehistoric. How old is he? He is 41, maybe 42 years old, and he's just kicking butt. He retired a couple times, and he's back, and he is renewed. He's like a 20-year-old. He's just kicking butt. So he has 60 points, doing phenomenally well. Lewis Hamilton, he's the 7-time champion, and he's at 48. And then, so I think those two are alone. The top two are together. Alonso's alone. Hamilton's alone. And then we go lower. Carlos Sainz is 34, Charles Leclerc 28, George Russell 28, Lance Stroll 27. I would group those four together. Sainz 34, Leclerc 28, Russell 28, Stroll 27. I think they are all close. They are close. I'm not coming up with any. So, okay, this is 10-6, a bunch of 4s, 2s, and 1s. I would say the 10 is kind of by itself. Well, okay, let's just group the 10 and 6 together. So Lando Norris, 10. He is doing horribly this year. Nico Hülkenberg, 6 points. I'll group those two together. Then I'll put all the 4s together. There's 4 drivers with 4 points. Oscar Piastri, Valtteri Bottas, Esteban Ocon, Pierre Gasly all have 4. And by the way, I am off screen, and Lady V, I'm sure this doesn't you're welcome to come and go. I would love for you to stay as long as you want. But anyway, I know this, anyway, thank you for being here. And if you're there when I come back, I'll keep talking to you. So there's 2 2-pointers and 2 1-pointers and 2 0-pointers. I'll kind of group those together, but as you can tell, it's really hard to get points. So they're kind of 3 separate islands. So Zhou Guanyu, 2 points, Yuki Tsunoda, 2 points. 1 from China, 1 from Japan. And then the next 2, Alexander Albon and Kevin Magnussen with 1 point, and Logan Sargent and Nick DeVries with 0 points. So anyway, let's look at the constructors. So it's Red Bull, Aston Martin, Fernando's kicking butt. Lewis Hamilton, Mercedes, not doing great, but they don't have great cars. Ferrari, they're close, and Sainz is higher. Leclerc is the better of the 2 drivers, and they say they don't have a number 1 driver, but we all know Charles Leclerc is the number 1 driver. So Sainz is doing better. Russell is not doing well. He usually does better than this, but Mercedes is not doing well. Aston Martin, Lance Stroll his dad owns the business, and I gave him poop for years, and everybody does, and he is kicking butt. So 9th, McLaren, Haas, McLaren, Alfa Romeo, Alpine, Alfa Romeo, AlphaTauri. So obviously AlphaTauri and Williams are the bottom 2 easily, and then Kevin Magnussen, Haas is mixed between those. But clearly AlphaTauri and Williams is in the bottom. Alfa Romeo, Alpine, McLaren, they're kind of in the middle, and then Ferrari. So that's kind of those. So hello. Okay, my lady, my phone's dying. See you next time. See you, lady. I hope I caught you before you left and saying, it's fine to come and go and stuff. So, hey, Mud, what's up, man? Good to have you. So, Lady V, thank you so much for stopping by, and I appreciate that so much. So, Mud, what do we got? I just went over the points. That's why I started early. This was scheduled for 2:10, and I wanted to start 15 minutes early because that's the earliest that LinkedIn will let you do it. But I ended up being late from being early. So I got there. I started at 2:05 instead of 2:10. But it is 2:18, 13 minutes later, and I've covered all the points. So we can probably go over the points again if we want. Sorry. I thought it was, okay, exit full. Okay, so Mud, what's up, Neil? So, it seemed like there was some action this weekend, last night and stuff. I don't have the time or knowledge or anything to cover those mud races, but you seem to have some stuff that you're posting and stuff. So it seemed like there was a lot going on, especially for the off nights, Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, I mean, those aren't off nights for them, but off nights for the major series. I got to take some water. I'm really dry. Hell yeah, it's an action-packed weekend. Lots of weight racing everywhere. Yeah, that's every single weekend. 52 weeks a year. Back when I tracked 237 motorsports series worldwide, and there was really not a series that someone would mention that was not in that group. I was pretty good at tracking all of them. But when I was tracking that, there was events 52 weeks a year. And that includes Christmas and New Year's and Thanksgiving and, Mother's Day and Easter and all that stuff. But they're smaller, they're lighter, but they're there. So yeah, it's pretty wild, all that stuff. So I don't know when, maybe a week or two ago, let's see, let's stop that. About a week or two ago, so Lady V, my phone's dying. See you next time. Thanks, Lady V. Thanks for coming. So, so a week or two ago, or whenever it was, I mean, I guess it was within a week, where I said, oh, thankfully, Formula One is in Miami. It's Eastern time. It's the same as my time. I can get up late in the afternoon, and you know, it's all normal hours. So I'm only going to bed to sleep once and waking up once, and it's just normal schedule. And I either forgot to forget or forgot to remember, or I drew a blank or whatever. I forgot about Formula E, which is in Monaco this weekend. Now it's last Formula E race. I don't have the numbers in front of me, but there's 16 Formula E races. I think 5 are double headers. So if that's 5, that's 10. So I think 6 races are a single race and 5 race weekends are 2 races. So anyway, the last Formula E event was 2 races, and that just killed me. And this, at least it's only 1 race, but it is, let's just look here at the schedule. Free practice 1, 1:25 to 2:15 in the morning. Free practice 2, 3:05 to 3:55 in the morning. Qualifications, 4:40 to 5:55 in the morning. And then they do actually have the last 2 races as a replay in between these 2 time slots exactly, which I won't do. I would love to do, but I'm just going to be zonked. And then the race is 9:03. They say 10:30, but it's 9:03 to about 10 or whatever. And then the pre-race starts at 8:30. So that's really 8:30. Anyway, I'm always 15. You can look at my schedule to see when things actually start. But anyway, I scheduled all 4 of them for, tonight, this morning. So I'm going to do free practice 1, which I'm doing right now. And I'm going to do free practice 2 in a couple of hours. And that ends at 7 p.m. And I'm going to make myself go to bed so I can wake up at 12. So sleep from 7 p.m. to midnight, I hope. That's a lot of time to sleep, but I need it. But I don't expect me to sleep. But anyway, yeah, the Formula E this wasn't the restful weekend that I thought it was going to be. I mistook that. So it's 2:22. The broadcast starts in 3 minutes, and then the session actually starts at 2:30, which is in 8 minutes. So I'm going to turn on my my TV. It's on ESPN2, I think. Yeah, ESPN2. So I'm going to get that going. Mail. So Mud, I have, like, in my life, I've probably had, 10 different emails, and some of them are really dormant by many, 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 many years, decades. And I don't remember I don't have anything, the password, or, I don't have anything, but I occasionally get these real out of date messages of your thing is out of date and stuff. So I don't know if someone is sending, I don't know. So anyway, if any of my viewers and stuff are sending me emails, check the email. It's JoeHart2@iCloud.com. That's how to get in touch with me. And like I said, I have 8 or 10 or 12 or 20 different emails in my past. And I keep getting this. I think it was with the Microsoft or Windows, or I don't get it. So ESPN2, it says live. Miami Grand Prix practice 1, 1:55 to 3 o'clock. Join live. Free practice 1, 36:04. I have messed up. It's going on right now. So it started 25 minutes ago. It started at 2 o'clock. I have messed up. shit. I don't know if I mean, Formula One usually doesn't change anything within a year. But, NASCAR changes things within 24 hours if there's rain and stuff. So I don't know if they were able to change this. Gosh, damn it. So I got here at 2:05. Damn it. I should have turned the TV on right away. Verstappen, Leclerc, Alonso, Hamilton, Perez, Ocon with the quickest time already. Yeah, we don't want that. So, okay, so let's... yeah, I'm off screen trying to get my stuff going. Launch live timing. So they all have all different kind of tires, hard, medium, soft. Okay. That pisses me off. That puts me in a bad mood. Hopefully I can turn it around pretty quick. Okay, so I'm going to stay on screen for you all, but I'll go off and on screen for me. So currently I can see you and your comments, but I am going to go off screen and describe that whole thing we're looking at. So I'm going to go off screen right now. I'm off screen. So free practice 1, 32 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Hulkenberg just went to the top. 131, 392 in soft tires. Verstappen was second in hard. Magnussen is soft. So, okay, now the softs are, okay, yeah. So it's not really Verstappen slow, and it's different tires. So yeah, let's do tires first. So Hulkenberg and Magnussen, who are both Haas, which Haas never does well, or neither of those drivers. So that's great that they're on the top. So Hulkenberg is first, Magnussen third, and they're soft tires. Stroll is 12th, he's soft tires. 18th, Sargent is soft, and I can't see. Let's see here. And that's it for the softs. And then for hards is 2nd, 4th, 7th, 10th, 11th, 14th, 16th, 17th, and then down at the bottom. Is 19th. Anyway, those are too messed up. I can't do those. Verstappen with the quickest time already. Yeah, he kicked butt in a hard tire. He kicked butt in a hard tire. So he was 131.826 in a hard tire. That's only 0.434 seconds behind. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. The top 3 cars are now soft tires. So Verstappen is second with a soft tire. I'm sure he needs a warm-up lap. The tires have to get worn in. Not worn in too much, but worn in enough. So Verstappen is okay. So anyway, Hulkenberg is still number 1. Verstappen, Magnussen, Leclerc, Alonso, Hamilton, Perez, Ocon, Piastri, Sainz, Albon, Stroll, Sargent, Tsunoda, Norris, Bottas, Gasly, Zhou, De Vries, and Russell. And a big slew of different tires. I would say it looks about a third soft, third medium, third hard. The top three are soft, and then a hard, and then soft, medium, two hard, two soft, hard, medium, two hard, a medium. So maybe if I watch it on TV for a while, I'll calm down a little bit. So, oh yeah, let's see what the time delay is. So I'll see on the TV, it says 30 minutes and 8 seconds. I'm going to wait until it gets to 30. Exactly. It is 30 now, 29:35. So 25-second delay. 25-second delay between my laptop live streaming, live timing, and YouTube TV, ESPN2. You never know where the delay comes from. I think it's YouTube TV, but it might be from ESPN2. So yeah, man, Miami. I walked that entire track. Well, I walked that entire track, of course. But what I did almost a day, almost a week before the event, I walked right on the edge of the track, but outside of it, right where that fence is. I was as close to that fence physically possible could do, which a week early, not everything was built. So I walked both sides of that track right next to the fence all the way around, which was crazy. I don't like that word, but anyway, it was pretty intense. I don't know what the mileage. I don't know how long the track is. I think it's 3-something miles. So to walk right next to it, but on the outside, it's much longer. So it's probably 5 miles each. How long is the Miami GP circuit? .363 miles. Looks like a very nice establishment. Well, it was brand new. Yeah, they had a ton of money, and last year was the inaugural, and yeah, it is. Thank you. I mean, I don't know if I can take any credit for it, but yeah, it's as I always say, NASCAR has NASCAR has millionaires and billionaires, but NASCAR has millionaires and Formula One has billionaires, and that includes everybody, the people, everybody that is part of the thing. Corners. Average speed. If they have swimming pools on the side of the track, they're fake. Or I mean, I think there are physically some water, but it's fake. They made it look like a beach because they're in Miami Gardens. They are not on the ocean. They're probably 12. They're probably 12. Norris just hit the wall. No, not Norris. It's a Haas. Nico Hulkenberg, red flag, 26:37. Red flag, 26:37, and they did not stop the clock. They never figure out this. So I think they have multiple things, but I know for sure they have a fake looking beach. But a swim pool is, in Florida, swimming pools are every 50 yards, 100 yards, no matter where you are. So I would imagine that, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I could have walked by that pool a week ago and not remembered if I saw a pool. So there probably is a pool somewhere within the circuit area. But there is definitely a fake beach. And I think the fake beach has waves. Don't quote me that for sure, but wow, that's a beat up car. Hulkenberg radio. I lost it. Yeah, of course. I like that when they're honest. I like when they're honest and direct. He smacked the wall. Yeah, that was a pretty. I mean, they're always flying. So, but yeah, that was a pretty big hit. Average speed of 140 miles per hour. There you go. Oh, God damn it. Always typos, always typos. So the Miami GP is 3.363 miles, 19 corners, average speed 140 miles per hour. According to, I did a quick search. I didn't, I just talked into my phone. So, I think when I got upset, what is this? I think I'm going to go, I was pretty jacked up for this session. And if I had it on time, if I showed up on time, I wouldn't have even noticed that I'm beyond hungry. But when I messed up on the time and I started getting rah, 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 I think the hunger pain started growing on me, and then a red flag definitely does. So I'm going to do my food thing there. It's relatively quick. It's pizza. I'm going to just do 1 or 2 pieces. So Joe's briefly away from screen, heating up food, getting sugar, Gatorade, water, and our definitely the sugar, and our restroom break. I apologize for temporary absence. Thank you for your patience and understanding. JoeHart PwD. Mini. Joe, you need to get some grub. Yeah, pizza. It's just a quick nuke, and then sugar, of course. Okay, so I'm gonna step away. I'm within earshot. If you yell loud enough, I'll probably hear you. Hey, so I usually only put 1 piece in, and I put 1 plus a little bit, but it never does. I can't do the whole. I think it's 1:40, but I can't do all that time, or it'd be scalding hot. It's a special pizza microwave button, so it does really well, but I can't make it really hot. So I'm gonna try to go back over there, and I'm gonna try to get my water's pretty cold. I might switch out my water, get a colder water, and then come over here, and then I'll probably I don't know how long that red flag is gonna be. What's it showing this? It still shows red flag on that, and it's a TV commercial. They would go back probably immediately when it's not a red flag. Okay, here's my entree. Here's the pizza. So I'll be slightly off. So it's still a red flag on TV, but that's delayed, about 25 minutes. And they were interviewing Christian Horner, and they said, sorry, Christian, we have to go. So, hello to all. I can probably pause that one. What's that called? Points, I think. I went to the wrong place. Sorry. Couple more seconds. So I disabled that one. We won't get that anymore. So I like Christian Horner. I just get upset that he doesn't give equal time to S. Chico Perez. I do like him. I like him a lot. But he's ballsy. He's gutsy. He says it like it is. Everybody knows Max is the number one driver. Anyway, he's talking now. I ought to be quiet. He just said, they were just talking about the Hans device, saying that Max was complaining or something about it. But the only thing I want to talk about is I always wondered if they 142, which is right now. It resumes at 142, but with the delay. 1753. Car started moving at 1753. So that's 207 plus 637 equals 844. So that was 8 minutes and 44 seconds. I don't know if they're going to replace that. They ought to. But yeah, I guess I was unaware. I've always wondered if Formula One calls it the Hans device, because I'm pretty sure Hans, whoever Mr. Hans is, I think the Hans device came from NASCAR. So I was like, oh, cool. They used something that NASCAR did. I would, I might be wrong. And then I sure missed my my fastidious, is that the word? Fastidious Lyndon Not Baines, who I'd say, hey, can you check that real quick? And then within about 2 minutes, they would have the answer. So it was nice to have that. What? It's fastidious, right? Fastidious? Maybe I have the wrong word. Anyway. Verstappen's on top. Hulkenberg, Perez, Magnussen, Albon, Leclerc, Alonso, Hamilton, Ocon, Piastri, Sainz, Stroll, Sargent, Tsunoda, Norris, Bottas, Russell, Gasly, Zhou. De Vries at the bottom. Top 7 are soft, and then Hamilton's medium, and then the next till 16th is small. I meant to say soft. The top 16 are soft except for Hamilton's 8. That's a lot of soft. I think they've changed things this year that I'm unaware of the difference. Like if you know, whatever tire you're using at a certain time, you have to use it later at another time. So I don't know if that's what's going on now. That's why they're in softs, but I don't know. I think it's during qualifying when you wear a tire affects when you have to use that again. So on TV, Haas is still number 2 and 3, and on this they're still 2 and 3. I mean, I know they're an American team, but their drivers suck. How can they be that far up there? Is there a secret? Do American teams get some secret on how to run faster? I don't know. Perez is more than a second behind Verstappen. More than a second. Where's Leclerc? 1.9 seconds. So they're not even trying, obviously. I wish I understood Formula One and their upgrades. Joseph Kaczynski. So yeah, what do you think about this pizza? Yeah, it was good. I might do another piece, but now I don't ever wait for sugar. I eat my sugar immediately after I eat. Instantaneously after I eat my lunch or dinner. But I'm going to try to wait until this session's over. So that pizza was good. So, I didn't go back to this, did I? Sorry, I didn't go back to that. Pizza. So, yeah, what do you think of this Brad Pitt movie? I'll bring up my point and see if you agree or not. But I don't know if you really follow IndyCar, but Colton Herta is a younger, pretty fiery, talented driver. I think he's American. I think he drives for Andretti and in IndyCar. And they're trying to get him a super license. You need a super license to drive in Formula One. And that's what it's called, a super license. And there's certain criteria, if you've ever raced in FIA WC, you have to race in 10 races. And if you've ever raced in Formula 2, you have to race in 5 races. There's just different ways to get that license. So anyway, Colton Herta didn't qualify, but they're trying to get exceptions. So they're like, he's done this, and y'all don't even give any credit for that, and that's way bigger than this. And they're trying to get him as an exception. So Colton Herta never did get the exception. Yet. I mean, I think I don't care for and I don't care for Michael Andretti at all. I like Mario. I like Mario Andretti, and I don't like Marco or Michael. Anyway, he's really has to get into Formula One, so he's going to push it really. So I think ultimate. Anyway, Brad Pitt is doing a movie, and he will actually be driving a Formula One car during times where other cars are actually on the track. So there was this huge hoopla of, Colton Herta himself tweeted, he said, damn, Brad Pitt got a super license before me. Which, probably, whatever, whatever. Brad Pitt's going to be the exception if there's ever an exception, but it's still safety. He's driving a car, an actual genuine. I think they said they have to register as 11th team, which is what Andretti's been trying to do. And FIA keeps saying, we only have 10 teams. Is that a yellow flag? Yellow flag, 901. Anyway, I should probably get back into this session, but the yellow's gone again. I'm going to look on TV what happens at 9:01. Oh, no, it's yellow flag, sector 3. Yeah, it doesn't show what it is yet, but and then it goes off. So that anyway. So okay, I'm on screen for you all. I'm right here, but I'm going to go off screen so I can read this stuff. So free practice 1, 7 minutes and 54 seconds to go. Verstappen on top, 130.549. And then Sainz and Leclerc. The next two are Ferraris. Alonso, Hülkenberg, Perez, Piastri, Ocon, Magnussen, Albon, Norris, Zhou, Stroll, Sargent, Tsunoda, Bottas, Russell, Hamilton, Gasly, De Vries. Hamilton is 18th. Oh, my goodness. And now everybody's soft, but about 4 people. Piastri 8th, Magnussen 9th, Russell 17th, Hamilton 18th. And I think that's it. I can't see the bottom 2. Why does it do that? Sorry, I don't know how to scroll. Yeah, scroll. I think I pulled down to have it go up. Yeah, that's weird. So De Vries he's done 10 laps on a hard tire and not much more than that. Gasly is soft. So yeah, okay, 2 and 2. So 4 mediums. Woo. Some Williams dude slipped off doing something. I didn't hear the name. Oh, holy poop. They're going really fast there, right behind a Ferrari. Wow, that's a hell of a view. Charles Leclerc has completed the fewest race laps of any driver this season. Wow, that's a stat. Who cares? I guess out of all 20, that's pretty incredible. But, why don't they give a reason? I mean, is Leclerc, are the Ferraris not available all the time, and that's why he's not practicing as much? Or is Leclerc like, oh, I don't need any more practice, I'm super cool? That kind of stuff. They shouldn't just say he's laps. They ought to give some context with it. Oh, they might be all soft except for 18th, 19th, and 20th is 2 mediums and 1 hard. Russell and Ham are medium and DeVries is hard. It looks like the other 2 mediums have changed. Let me see. Nope. 9th and 10, Piastri and... Yeah, on the TV they show soft, but on this, I mean, even with the time delay. Piastri and Magnussen shows medium on this, whatever, live timing. And on the TV, Piastri and whoever, Magnussen, show soft. So that's a glitch. One of them's not right. Ooh-wee. Sorry, I'm off screen. I'm back on screen. Pizza, pizza. What was I checking on? Damn. There's something. What were they just talking about? Okay, yeah, those 2 pools are real. The big thing, I think, is the fake beach. I don't know. I was trying to look for the pools you're saying. I'm not gutsy enough to, when I'm sneaking around, I'm not gutsy enough to do everything and anything I want to do. Plus, I can't handle the sun. I have to go from shade to shade to shade to shade 24 hours a day. So I can't handle the sun. But yeah, I wouldn't have the guts to go swimming when I don't have the credential to be there. So, and it did rain quite a bit. Like Thursday, I walked around because it was a concert a little bit, and I didn't see not walked around, like I took my time getting into the place. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So they're saying excessive heat. I'm going to go to weather here. It's 59 where I'm at. Hard Rock Stadium, 87. Clear conditions expected around 8 p.m. So it looks partly cloudy. It doesn't look on TV, but the app says 87 degrees. So I guess, with what's that called? The opposite of I'm blanking out all those words. Wind chill. I think there's an opposite of wind chill. So it's 20 degrees and it's freezing, but it feels 10 degrees. And so I think heat has the same thing. It's 87, but it feels 95. So, so today high is 87, Saturday high is 87, and then Sunday is 84. Not that that would matter much. Looks partly cloudy. That might help. Get people going faster, maybe. What do we got? Oh, golly. I can have my sugar pretty soon. I'll probably sign off pretty quickly because I want to eat sugar and I want to refocus because I messed up on the time. Oh, no, I have to find out the time. I have to find out when session 2 is. Yeah, shit. I guess I have to find out when session 2 is. So the TV is now at 0. So they finished the lap they're on. The screen here is 25 seconds ahead, but they don't give you the checkered flag. So I guess I'm going to look for the checkered flag. I guess I'm going to read these. So, wow, Russell's on top. Russell and Hamilton, the two Mercedes are the top two provisionally right now. Verstappen is 4th with a hard tire. Come on, he didn't do that time in a hard tire. So Russell, Hamilton, Leclerc, Verstappen, Sainz, Gasly, Alonso, Hülkenberg, Ocon, Perez, Stroll, Piastri, Magnussen, Bottas, Albon, Norris, Joe, Tsunoda, Sargent, and De Vries. So they're showing a replay right now, but hopefully they'll show the checkered flags. 6 checkered flags and 2 pits. So what's that? 8 out of the 20 are done. 2nd, 3rd, 4th are all done. So Russell's on top. He's not quite done. They showed Hamilton done, and he's still going. He does not have a checkered flag. I don't know why they said he had it. They're showing Hamilton on the screen right now. Charles Leclerc, they're showing him too. Don't they effing know what these checkered flags are supposed to be? 1, 2. They show all checkered flags except for Tsunoda. But that's bizarre. Anyway, they all show checkered flags are pit. So according to that, they're done completely. But this is a replay. So Tsunoda radio. What the F is he doing, honestly, this idiot? Alpine, I think. The BWT. I keep forgetting who the BWTs are. I think that's Alpine. I love Yuki Tsunoda. I love him. They're saying he's the most mild manner outside of the car, and then he gets fiery. I love him. On this date, for the rest of the team. On this date in 2016, Red Bull announced Max Verstappen would replace Danny Kvyat in their team for the rest of the season. 2016. In the middle of the season. That's when they started Max. Holy moly. 2016. What's that? 7 years ago. Man, he's a brand new puppy. Okay, so they're doing restarts. So, okay, they're done. Okay, so free practice 1 is done. Russell and Hamlin 1, 2. So Mercedes is 1, 2. Leclerc is 3rd. Verstappen 4th. Sainz 5th. So Ferrari is 3rd, 5th. Verstappen's 4th. Gasly 6th. Alonso 7th. Stroll 8th. So 7th, 8th is Aston Martin. 7th, 8th. Hülkenberg 9th. Ocon, Perez, Piastri, Magnussen, Bottas, Albon, Norris, Joe, Tsunoda, Sargent, De Vries. Where is Perez? Oh, 11th. So Verstappen is 4th and Perez is 11. That's not good. So that's plus 0.4. And Perez is plus 1.4. So Perez is more than a second behind Verstappen. They're teammates. They're teammates. He ought not be more than a second behind. But if I was the team principal, I would talk to him, even though he's not doing as well. Okay. So, yeah, I think I'm going to head out. I have trouble changing my so practice results. George Russell, Lewis Hamilton, Charles Leclerc is the podium, 1, 2, 3. George Russell, Lewis Hamilton, Charles Leclerc, Max Verstappen, Carlos Sainz, Pierre Gasly, Fernando Alonso, Lance Stroll, Nico Hülkenberg, Esteban Ocon. For teams, it's Mercedes, Ferrari, Red Bull, Ferrari, Alpine, Aston Martin, Haas, Alpine. Waiting for the 11th through 20th. 11th through 20th, Sergio Perez, Oscar Piastri, Kevin Magnussen, Valtteri Bottas, Alexander Albon, Lando Norris, Zhou Guanyu, Yuki Tsunoda, Logan Sargent, Nick DeVries. The teams, Red Bull, McLaren, Haas, Alfa Romeo, Williams, McLaren, Alfa Romeo, AlphaTauri, Williams, AlphaTauri. Whew. And it just went off the screen. That was perfect timing. Wow, is that a tennis court? I did not know there was a tennis court. Okay, so I'm going to head out. But thanks for coming, Neil. I was thinking of Max Verstappen. I'm going to do my thank you and all that stuff. So sorry, I'm off screen. Let's see if that's right. Thank you to Neil Mudd and everyone. I really appreciate all your time. Oh. Lady V. Oh, would you shut up? Okay, I can't turn that off because I got to find out when the second session is. So it says, thank you to Neil Mudd, Lady V, and everyone. I really appreciate all your time and support. See you soon. Invisible Disabilities. Tweet. I have the three Twitter accounts. Tweet 3, JoeHart 901, Ray Hart Zambino, Nask Hart Inc. And that's JoeHart PwDs. All right, there you go. Thank you very much. I'll talk to you later, Neil. You must have gotten food or something too. You kind of dropped off, I think. Or, I mean, you do your deal. I just notice those kind of things, and I don't mean to get people upset because I'm saying you're not there and you are there, but it's just what I respond to. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm going to end broadcast twice, 3, 2, 1, and then you can still keep making comments while I go to the platforms. So end broadcast in 3, 2, 1. I've done it once. Now I've done it the second. I'm going to do it the second time, but it ends as soon as I click. So I start saying goodbye. So end broadcast, 3, 2, 1, bye.